Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss hydrolysis of acyl chloride, acid anhydride and ester. So, by hydrolyzing acyl chlorides, acid anhydrides or esters, one can get carboxylic acids. So, first of all, take a look on hydrolysis of acyl chloride. Now acyl chlorides are derivatives of carboxylic acid which can be given as RCOCl. So when these acyl chlorides are boiled with water, then ultimately carboxylic acids are obtained which can be given as RCOOH with the departure of HCl. So in order to neutralize the byproduct HCl, we need to use some basic materials like pyridine in this reaction. Now it is one of the finest method of preparation of carboxylic acids. Now one can explain the mechanism of this reaction in very simple way. Now acyl chlorides which can be given as, now we know very well that oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, so electron pair get attracted towards it, and now at this point attack of water on this carbon takes place. So water contains oxygen and oxygen contain lone pair. So with the help of lone pair, water tend to attack at this site, I mean at carbon, and this thing lead to the formation of an intermediate which can be given as, so this is the species to be obtained. Now at this point what happens? At this very point, so here this chlorine, departure of chlorine in the form of chloride ion, I mean chlorine being electronegative keeps this electron pair with itself, and this electron pair get attracted by oxygen itself, and thereby hydrogen get removed in the form of proton and chlorine get removed in the form of chloride ion. So departure of chloride ion and proton lead to the formation of HCl. Now this oxygen shares electron with this carbon, and that thing lead to the formation of carboxylic acid. So in this way one can explain the hydrolysis of acid chloride. Now the carboxylic acid so obtained depend upon the acid chloride chosen. Now next thing is the hydrolysis of acid anhydrides. Now acid anhydrides are also the derivatives of carboxylic acid. So anhydrides can be represented as RCOO, COR. So this is acid anhydride. So when acid anhydride is boiled with water, then ultimately carboxylic acid is obtained. Now in case of simple anhydride, one type of carboxylic acid is obtained as a product, but in case of mixed anhydride, mixture of two different carboxylic acids can be expected. Now mechanism of this simple reaction can also be explained in simple manner. So this is the representation of acid anhydride. Now we know very well that oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, so attracts electron towards itself. Now the carbon is susceptible for the attack of nucleophile like water. So oxygen with the help of lone pair attacks on this carbon, and that lead to the formation of an intermediate which can be given in this manner. So this is the thing whatever happened there. Now oxygen bears positive. Now what happens? We know very well that oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen. So this oxygen attracts this electron pair towards itself, and that lead to the transfer of hydrogen in the form of proton to this oxygen. Now that lead to the formation of RCO, OH, CO. Remember, this oxygen is negative, like this. Now like this. Now this oxygen bear positive. Now later what happens? In next very important step, this oxygen shares electron pair with this carbon, and oxygen attracts this pair towards itself, that lead to the formation of carboxylic acid molecules. So one can write directly twice of RCOOH. In this way, acid anhydrides can be conveniently converted into carboxylic acids. Now third important thing is hydrolysis of esters. Now esters are the alkyl derivatives of carboxylic acids. So acidic hydrolysis of ester are crucial to convert ester into carboxylic acid. So esters are represented as RCOOR when esters are hydrolyzed by using dilute acid like H2SO4. Then upon hydrolysis, esters may produce carboxylic acid, that is RCOOH, along with alcohol, that is ROH. Remember, hydrolysis of ester is reverse of the esterification reaction. Now, as far as the mechanism of this reaction is concerned, this is also so simple. So ester can be given as, so we know very well that oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, so this electron pair get attracted towards oxygen, and thereby protonation of this takes place. So proton tend to attack at this site, and leading to the formation of an intermediate which can be given as, so carbon bears positive. Now thereby attack of water takes place. So oxygen having lone pair attacks this carbon, and that lead to the formation of an intermediate which can be given as, so this is the intermediate so obtained. Now oxygen bears positive. Now right here transfer of proton takes place. I mean, oxygen being more electronegative, it holds this shared pair towards itself, and this hydrogen in the form of proton attacks at the adjacent carbon. Now that lead to the formation of an intermediate which may be given as OH, ROH. Now this oxygen bears positive, so thereby at this very point what happens, this oxygen keeps the electron pair with itself, and thereby departure of alcohol takes place. So in this way, alcohol is one of the products during the course of hydrolysis. So carbon would bear positive charge, and intermediate so obtained can be given as, so this is the intermediate so obtained. Now this intermediate prefer to lose proton, I mean lose hydrogen in the form of proton. So this electron pair gets shared like this, and that lead to the formation of carboxylic acid. In this way, esters upon acidic hydrolysis give carboxylic acid. So the derivatives of carboxylic acids like acyl chlorides, acid anhydrides or esters upon hydrolysis prefer to give carboxylic acids. Thank you very much.